What's it like to own a Hellcat, one of the most powerful cars out there? Today, we'll take a detailed look at the car, meet the owner Nick, find out his top 3 likes and dislikes, and discover if he recommends you buy, consider, or skip the car. Let's go for a spin. The Challenger originally made its debut in the early 70s. A second generation was launched in the late 70s, but it was essentially a rebadged Mitsubishi. The third generation was launched in 2008 and continues till this day. Of the 15 different versions that Dodge makes of the Challenger, the Hellcat is at the top of that list. So let's find out why, starting with a few helpful definitions. Hemi refers to a hemispherical dome cylinder head which allows for greater efficiency. SRT refers to the Street and Racing Technology Division of Chrysler Automobiles. Hellcat, the supercharged version of the Hemi engine, reportedly named after the Grumman F6F Hellcat.
First like has got to be the power. Just 707 horsepower, never having to worry about passing somebody on the highway, and it's just a joy to drive.
Insane amounts of power is why you'd get this car. The 6.2-liter Hemi V8 produces an unbelievable 707 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. The driver can harness that power with paddle shifters, a launch feature, and drive modes including track, sport, and custom. But can your tires handle all that power? One of Nick's dislikes is
not enough traction. Even with the tires that I put on, which are slicks, they still just spin out, and there's never enough traction.
While the EPA rating is a combined 17 miles per gallon, another dislike for Nick is
knowing the gas station attendants by name. I'm there a lot. So this car right now is getting about 9 miles a gallon in the city. So I'm at the gas station a lot.
Be careful with all that power. If for some misguided reason you're loaning out your Hellcat, make sure to give them the black key. It will limit output to 500 horsepower. Keep the 707 horsepower red key for yourself. Retro styling recalls the Challengers from the 70s. The quad headlights, the lift in the side, and the taillights are all design cues taken from the original. Oh, and don't miss the opening in the light for extra cooling. I really like the result of the styling. It has a mean, tough, aggressive look that matches the performance. Like the cars of the 70s, it's not small. And a dislike for Nick is that it is
pretty large. So it can be a challenge to find parking, to maneuver around the city, that kind of thing.
While it has a tough look on the outside, it's comfy on the inside. An 8.4-inch modern touchscreen provides access to features like entertainment and navigation. The Hellcat features an upgraded 18-speaker Harman Kardon sound system. While the digital instrument cluster does have classic lettering, I wish the overall look and feel were more retro. It feels a little tad too modern. Contrasting red seat belts set off the plush leather heated and ventilated seats. And that brings us to another one of Nick's likes, which is
comfort. The seats aren't some like little Recaro seats where you're trapped in there. They're big, leather, comfortable, great road trip car.
While the Challenger is inspired by a car from the 70s, the tech is decidedly modern. Tech features available include blind spot monitoring, rear cross path detection, auto high beam, forward collision warning with brake assist, and adaptive cruise control. You can keep track of your personal best times and monitor engine performance through a host of gauges. And this brings us to a like for Nick, which is
technology. It has real-time readouts of horsepower, torque, G-force. It saves all your best times, 0 to 60, quarter mile, all that.
And here are a few highlights from the rest of our chat. And now, let's find out if Nick recommends you buy, consider, or skip this car.
So I would say definitely consider this car if you're looking for a supercar performance at a fraction of the price, but this car is not for everybody.
Supercar performance at a fraction of the price. I like that. We'd love to hear from other Challenger owners. Let us know your likes, dislikes, and recommendation in the comments below. Subscribe and see you soon.